Hello from the Phantom. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos where tonight I'm actually off to an exclusive Halloween event which I've been kindly invited to by Disneyland Paris, and that's always thanks to you guys for watching these videos. So before I even get started, I just want to thank you so much for your continued support, for watching these videos, for your likes and everything. But this event doesn't officially start until 11 p.m, which is when the park closes to the public, and then we're going to be in Frontierland until around 2 a.m. is what we've been told. So it's going to be a late one. I only got to Disneyland Paris a couple of hours ago. I checked into the Newport Bay Club Hotel, which is where I'm staying at for the night. So I am a little bit tired, but I'm also excited. And one thing that they said about this event is that, you know, you're welcome to come in cosplay. And I'm not the best at cosplay. You guys know I don't even really do Disney bounding. However, because it's a Phantom Manor Frontierland type of event, and we're going to be getting a backstage tour of Phantom Manor, which I'm so excited about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film much or anything, to be fair, but of course I'll let you know about it. I thought I would get this top hat. I put this ribbon on to kind of make it more Phantom-y. And then I had this coat as well, which is definitely not the perfect coat for this type of weather that we have tonight. It's going to be about 8 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be cold. This is why I'm wearing a turtleneck and a full-on jumper underneath, in hopes that I'll still be able to be warm. And I am actually taking an extra coat in my bag as well, just in case it gets cold. But I thought I would kind of go Phantom Manor-esque, right? And this is the full look, I guess. So yeah, not a lot, to be fair, just the top hat and this coat that isn't even fully Phantom Manor. It just has the purple color, and yeah, I thought it might work. But yeah, without further ado, let's start our journey to Disneyland. As I make my way there, this is your reminder that Newport Bay Club is huge. So if you're planning to come here and you know you don't want to be in a very huge hotel, you don't want to be walking far to get to your room, be prepared, because sometimes depending on where you are in the building, you may end up walking like 5 minutes to get to your room. And I know, especially for families with children, that can be a little bit difficult. And of course, you can always request, but that's never guaranteed. And I always find it interesting leaving to go to the park so late into the evening, because most people, as you can see, are coming back to their hotels. But I'm making my way towards the park, and you can see Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, as well as Panorama Magique on the other side of the lake. And so far, so good in terms of how cold I feel. But it's not even 10 p.m. yet, and we're going to be out and about until 2 o'clock in the morning. But as long as it doesn't rain, I think I'll be good. Also, I just met some of you guys who watched the vlog, Sophie and family. It was so lovely to meet you. They were going towards, obviously, Newport Bay. Like I said, most people seem to be going that way. I might be in the minority right now. As we're walking into the village, I thought I would show you this cool sign they've got going on for the Halloween season. It says, "Happy Halloween." We've also got a ghost here looking actually really adorable. Is it meant to be a ghost or like a drink dressed as a ghost? I don't know. Disney Village, happy Halloween. I was thinking of getting myself a little hot drink from Starbucks on my way to the event, but the queue looks a little bit too long for comfort, so I think I'm just gonna head towards Fantasia Gardens, where I'm gonna be meeting the rest of the group. And look at all the crowds. Whew. Disney Village at this time of evening can be a little bit hectic for sure, but I just bumped into two lovely viewers again, Richard and Anita, I believe. It was so nice chatting to you, really lovely to meet you, and I think I'd met them very briefly last year as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't chat for too long because I need to get to this event, but it was really nice chatting. And whilst we're almost getting there, I thought I would quickly tell you a little bit more about this event that I'm attending, or at least as much as I know about it. So like I said, it starts from 11 p.m. until 2 a.m. roughly, so it's about 3 hours long. And the main thing about it is the tour of Phantom Manor with an Imagineer, which is going to be so exciting. But I think apart from that, there's going to be a couple of bits and bobs around it as well. I've heard there might be a special character, there might be some photos taken, we might get some food, things like that. But I'll keep you updated as much as I can. And I also want to give a big shout out and thank you to Disneyland Paris, because you guys got the first shout out, and that's because, yeah, genuinely none of this would be possible without you. But also I do really appreciate Disneyland Paris, you know, enjoying my content enough to want to have me out at this event. Oh, look at the beautiful Disneyland Hotel. We are getting closer and closer to it, and I love it. It looks beautiful in the mornings when it's daytime and you can see the pink, but it looks even more magical, I think, in the dark with all the lights lit up. I also just met two other lovely viewers, Natasha and her lovely mom, Amelia, from Arizona. So thank you so much for, you know, watching the videos and for stopping me. I always like chatting to you. But yeah, at literally 2 minutes to 10, I have now made it to the meeting point, and I'm going to go and meet the group, and probably next time I speak to you will be in Frontierland. So we are slowly but surely making our way into Disneyland from the gate to the left of the park, which used to be Annual Pass 1. So we've just made it into Frontierland. I wasn't allowed to film anything on the way here because lo and behold, the park is actually already closed. It closed at 9 p.m. tonight. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I assumed it was a 10 p.m/11 p.m. closure. 9 p.m. it closed, which means that right now, 10:30, it's been an hour and a half since the park officially closed. And that makes sense, actually, because they would have needed to give time to people to actually leave Main Street, because even when the park closes at 9, people can still gather in the shops and whatnot for 45 minutes or so afterwards. Oh, they're playing the Boo to You music. I don't know how much of it you can hear. But yeah, it's currently 10:25 p.m. We've just made it into a very empty, let me just show you, Frontierland. So there you go. Of course, everything is shut. So you've got the shops there that are closed. You've got the entrance of Frontierland, Phantom Manor over there. We've got the Molly Brown boat. Oh my God, Phantom Manor looks so cool. And then we've got, of course, Big Thunder Mountain. And we're free to kind of roam around Frontierland for the next 20 minutes or so. And then the first thing that we are going to be doing in the group that I'm in, look at the clouds. Yeah, we're going to be going into Phantom Manor for our tour at the start of the night at 11 p.m. and then move on from there. Also, I think there's about 30 of us doing this press event tonight, and we've been split into 3 different groups. So I'm in the grey group, which is why I've got this grey wristband, 10 in each group, I presume. And I think whilst the first group have gone over to do their tour at Phantom Manor, I might as well go and show you around Frontierland during Halloween time, at night, in the dark, when it's closed to the public. So as you can see, extremely quiet, only about 40 or so people together inside this land in Disneyland Paris at the moment, and some of them are obviously at Phantom Manor, so the rest of the land is even quieter. And I don't know why, but it's really throwing me off, the fact that they're playing Boo to You constantly over and over again. It's quite cool. Reminds me of Mickey's Not So Scary in Walt Disney World, which I was very lucky to attend last month. The vlog of that is on my channel if you guys want to watch it after this. We've got the shooting gallery here to my left. This is like almost like an arcade game, but with horses, and actually a lot of fun. I've only done it once throughout my adult life here in Disneyland Paris, and you do have to pay for it. I think that's one of the problems, because sometimes, you know, I might just not have coins with me, and as far as I'm aware, they don't actually take cards. But if you do want to do it, you can always, when it's daytime and the shops are open, just head into this shop and ask for some change and then go and do that if you wish to. But here's the first look at the Coco-esque or Coco-themed Halloween decorations in Frontierland for Halloween this year, which, to be fair, they haven't really changed much from previous years. They sometimes change where they put them in the park, but I love them. I think they really bring Frontierland, which already is one of the best lands here in Disneyland Paris, to life. Like, they really kind of, I don't know, even though they're not even necessarily Halloween-y, as in they're not like meant to be for Halloween, they're meant to be for Day of the Dead, they still really mesh with Frontierland so well. Have to be honest, it feels so weird but so amazing at the same time to be walking in Frontierland when it's so quiet. Because if you've been to Disneyland Paris and if you've been to this part of Frontierland, you know this area specifically is normally so busy. It's quite a narrow area, and you've got Big Thunder Mountain and the entrance of it just over there. Very popular attraction here in Disneyland Paris, so often people are queuing to get in there. And on the right you've got Casa de Coco, which is a quick service restaurant, sells burritos, vegan ones as well, nachos, things like that. This is also very popular. So yeah, there normally tends to be loads of people kind of gathered around this area, or some people just trying to walk through, but now it's totally empty. And we've got Miguel here. Hi Miguel. Like, can you see behind me? There's nobody really. There's one person I can see far away in the distance, but apart from that, I'm free to do whatever I want. Well, obviously not whatever I want, but I can like move about as freely as I want to. If I could dance, which I definitely cannot, I could dance. We're walking past some more beautiful decorations from Day of the Dead here in Frontierland, which for me, honestly, they're some of my favorite decorations in Disneyland Paris. And we are only in Frontierland, so you can see there are some cast members, I guess, blocking entrances to other lands, which that will take you to Adventureland normally during day hours. So we've got the popcorn stand over here. And we're now slowly but surely entering an area of Frontierland that not a lot of people actually walk down to, because it's so far back. And most people really, I guess the main attraction in Frontierland, apart from Phantom Manor, is Big Thunder Mountain, and they all kind of seem to be in the same spot. And now when we get to this area, there aren't any more attractions or rides per se, but they do have another Disneyland Paris fan favorite quick service restaurant, which is Cowboy Cookout. Bonsoir! Our lovely customer over there. But yeah, they also have some character meat around here. So Cowboy Minnie often meets here throughout the Halloween season. We've got Goofy here and Minnie meets there, which if you want to see a Halloween overview of Disneyland Paris, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That will be coming up very soon, in the next couple of days, I would say. But yeah, that over there is where Minnie would meet during the Halloween season. And during regular times, there will always be a character meeting there. I think actually Miguel might also be meeting here this year. And again, absolutely empty. It's just me and Frontierland and nature and the music, the Booty music. And there over there is Cowboy Cookout Barbecue. I'm feeling overwhelmingly lucky to be here. So again, thank you so much for watching the videos and your support. And I just want you to know how much you guys mean to me, and I really do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed, the fact that you guys take time out of your day to watch these videos. But I think I'm gonna slowly make my way back towards Phantom Manor because it's currently 10:40 p.m. and our tour is at 11 p.m. So we'll probably need to start getting ready about 10 minutes or so before, because we can't just go like this. They normally give you little covers to wear for your shoes and, like, you know, high-vis jackets, things like that. So yeah, and Lord have mercy, guys, I'm spotting Oogie Boogie there. Can you see that little bit of greenness where normally you'd be able to meet Phantom Mickey or Jack and Sally during the Halloween season? It's just Oogie Boogie right now. That's so cool. And of course we've got the beautiful Phantom Manor here, which I definitely do think, now that I've done all the other haunted mansions around the Disney parks worldwide, we have the best one here. It looks so cool and spooky from outside. Such an amazing ride inside, and I still can't believe we're going to be getting a backstage tour of this iconic attraction here in Disneyland Paris today. I'm so excited. I should say tonight, really, because it's now 10 minutes to 11. And I guess we'll be having a look at Oogie Boogie later, but some people are already taking photos with him. But yeah, again, very weird concept. Nobody at the door, you just kind of walk through. It actually feels so much spookier than normal, with it not only being dark but also quiet. One of my other favorite things about events like this is meeting other lovely Disney creators here, Disneyland Paris creators specifically, and then we've just had a nice chat, and they're all in my group as well. But whilst we're waiting for our tour, I thought I would come and show you a little bit of Phantom Manor from slightly different spaces, I guess, that you wouldn't normally get to go to. You can see the queue area, of course, is completely closed at the moment. This is the entrance. I presume I'm allowed to go up here? Yeah, this is a fantastic view of Phantom Manor over here, and those are the stairs that will take you up, but normally the queue line actually goes from the other side, and you also have this fantastic view of Frontierland altogether. It's weird to see Big Thunder Mountain and not working with the lights on, but yeah, there's no train. They're obviously doing any maintenance things that they need to do overnight for it. And yeah, here's another look at Frontierland. You can actually see the top of the castle over there. It's so cool. I think the first group are still doing their tour in there, from my understanding, but they should be out very soon, and then it's going to be our turn.
1 hour later.
How are you guys? Good?
Good, thank you, yeah.
Yeah? Do you enjoy the visit?
Really cool, yeah.
Did you see my father? Or no? A couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Nice to see you. Good and you. Like the hat.
It's a little bit like his, isn't it? Yeah.
It's nice. I think you'll enjoy it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Melanie. Lovely to meet you. Bye, Melanie. Yeah, we will be. Well, we are off one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had in any Disney park, and I wish I could have filmed it, but obviously with anything of this nature, when it's backstage, we've got the lights on, I had a feeling we wouldn't be able to, you know, film, let alone, obviously even take pictures, let alone film, is what I meant to say. But that was amazing. It was about 45 minutes, and we were there with a couple of Imagineers, Beth, who actually worked on the attraction and in the renovations of it as well. In 2019, we learned so much. There are so many details inside this fantastic building that you don't really get to see when you go on the ride. And I mean, don't get me wrong, when you go on the ride, as it should be in the dark, when it's moving and everything, you still notice a lot of details. But when the lights are on and you're slowly taking your time and walking through it and being told about details, you just realize how much work goes into it. And it was so cool. So cool. And next time I go on the ride properly, which will probably be in the next couple of days, like I said, make sure you subscribe to my Halloween vlog coming up. I'll be able to point out some things that I learned tonight. But it was incredible. Like, it really gave me a newfound appreciation for this attraction that I've already loved, and it's a huge iconic ride here in Disneyland Paris. Wow, that was amazing. And of course, you just saw we got to meet Melanie Ravenswood as well, which was amazing. She said that my hat resembles her father's hat a little bit, the Phantom's, which I quite like, because that's the purpose of this. And I think they're just trying to set up a little photo location for our group in front of Phantom Manor over here, which is exciting.
You're
Yes,
going first?
hello.
Okay, hi, I'm
nice to meet
Damien.
you.
Nice to meet
Lovely to
you.
meet you, Damien.
Welcome to my manor.
Thank you very
Hope
much.
you like it.
Thank you, I love it. I love it. Very
Awesome.
spooky, very cool.
Need some work We're sitting right over here.
Okay.
You're going to look straight to the camera, right over there, and you
Okay.
can hold the lantern
Okay.
on your right hand side or left hand side,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Spooky face, of course.
Okay.
You can try to pose as you want to.
Okay.
It can be spooky, it can be fun.
Maybe you can have one mini step forward.
Closer.
Like
Okay.
half a step. Perfect. And
Yes. And 3,
Ready?
2, 1.
there we go.
Keep going. And then the right comes in.
Clock's coming. There we go. Spooky face. Wow, terrific. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Round of applause. You were the best one.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. I'm sorry,
Thank you. Thank you.
Just did a little photo shoot here in front of the Phantom Manor with some smoke effects as well. I was the first one. It was really cool. And the photographer was like, "You've been practicing that scary look that you gave." He like zoomed on it on his camera. It's like it's very good. Hopefully they turn out great. I don't know if I have the photos by the time this vlog is out, I'll put them up. Otherwise, make sure you follow me on Instagram to check them out. But yeah, still walking in a very empty Frontierland. What is the time? Let me check. I don't even know. I was so mesmerized when I was inside Phantom Manor having the tour. And it was so cool, obviously, I'm remembering things like walking through everything, the doom buggies you've got there, like being able to see all the scenes so well, because Phantom Manor works so much on effects and like what they call pepper ghost effects with the lights on. It's just, I wish I could show it to you, but in some ways it's best not to, because you want to keep the magic, and being able to see everything with the lights on does, I guess, change the way you will end up looking at the ride in the future. But yeah, it's about 20 minutes past midnight at the moment. The event still has another couple of hours left of it. We're gonna slowly but surely go into the Lucky Nugget Saloon, and there you go. Usually Lucky Nugget, again, would have quite a bit of a line. Quite a popular mix between a quick service, counter service, and table service, a little bit like Nando's, I like to call it. And often they have seasonal menus at the Lucky Nugget Saloon as well. In fact, currently at the moment in 2024 in October, they have a Halloween menu at the Lucky Nugget Saloon, which I'm hoping to try again at some point in the next couple of days. So if you want to see what that's like, make sure you are subscribed and maybe put the notification bell on as well. But let's head in and have a look. This is the menu for this year's Halloween season, by the way, €28. Delicious duo menu. You've got a shake, you've got some barbecue chicken cauldron, and yeah, it smells pretty nice here. And Minnie's there in her Lucky Nugget Saloon outfit, which we are going to be getting a chance to meet her properly and take a photo as well. That's later on in the agenda. But yeah, here's another look at Frontierland in the dark. Not a single person out and about at the moment, which is unusual. I love the lighting on Big Thunder Mountain, and the skies look really cool as well. And I'm really happy that it hasn't rained so far, and I think the weather should hold up for the next couple of hours as well. And then this scene is legitimately one of my favorites, like, I guess, viewing spots in the whole of Disneyland Paris. And I think a lot of other Disneyland Paris fans would also agree with me, where you can see the boat, you can see Big Thunder Mountain, you can see Phantom Manor, which in Disneyland Paris uniquely actually, combines with the story of Frontierland. And you see some of the characters in there that actually are relevant to this land, which makes Frontierland in Disneyland Paris so much more unique and exciting, and in my opinion, better and prettier than the other Frontierlands in the world. So yeah, whilst we're here and waiting for our next thing on the itinerary, which I think is a meet with Oogie Boogie, which is very cool, I want to know what your favorite ride is in Disneyland Paris, and also what you think of Phantom Manor, because I think Phantom Manor for a lot of people is one of their favorite rides in Disneyland Paris, and it's because it's so unique, it's because it's so different to the other haunted mansions around the world. And like I said, the storytelling in there is so cool because of the fact that it ties it with Frontierland, with Big Thunder Mountain, with the whole cowboy vibe of this land, which is something that the other haunted mansions don't do. I'd love to know though, is Phantom Manor up there for you as one of your favorite rides? It was really interesting because Beth Clapperton, I believe her name was, the Imagineer who walked us through the attraction. Obviously she's worked on Phantom Manor, but she said she's also worked on a number of other things in Disneyland Paris, including Ratatouille, which is one of my favorite rides here. And she was talking about how exciting that is for her as well, and how for her actually in some ways that's one of her favorite attractions, and how much she loved that when it opened because it was so different to Phantom Manor. But Phantom Manor as well, like, you don't realize just how many figures and animatronics and like lighting is a big thing in a ride like that, because if the lighting is just a little bit different, the effects won't work, and the pepper ghost effect especially needs to be so spot on for it to work. And again, Beth was talking about how sometimes when she visits, because she obviously doesn't come and ride the ride every single day anymore, when she visits, she was saying sometimes like she's very critical and she can like spot little things that to normal guests we wouldn't care about, and she would be like, oh, that lighting needs to just be adjusted, and she will make notes and they will keep it going, which is just so cool. We are now waiting to meet Oogie Boogie, and look how cool he looks. Wow. Hi, Oogie Boogie. How are you doing? Very cool. Nice to see you. I'm just doing a couple of photos. Oh, okay. And then we're going to take some. Yes. Thank you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Can I go take the selfie as well?
Yes, yes, like this, yeah, great. Good. Good.
They made my night. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, Oogie Boogie was very, very fun. Really cool meeting him, actually. I never thought I would get a chance to meet him, at least not anytime soon. I know that he does like a sighting at the Oogie Boogie Bash in Disney California Adventure, but even that's not a proper meet, so it was very cool. And he spent quite a bit of time with everyone as well, obviously because we're a small group. And now our last thing, our group, for us was to come to the Lucky Nugget, which is where I'm currently sitting and just enjoying the vibing in the warmth. And Minnie's in front of me. She's currently meeting some of the other people at the event, but I absolutely love her glamorous outfit. Look at it, so beautiful. Next in line, Minnie's just over there and should meet. I'm here with a wonderful outfit.
She's not next
No,
in line.
I'm not.
I am next in line. Just...
Yeah, correction. I am second to next in line to meet. I'm starting to get a little bit delirious because it's getting close to
1:15.
1:15. Oh yeah, it's not even that late yet.
Though.
Yeah, I know. Why am I so tired? I only had 3 hours of sleep last night. Jet lag with this 1 hour change here. But very excited to meet her after our event, of course. Minnie, hello. Hi, Minnie. You look phenomenal. I was just talking about how beautiful your outfit is. It's so sparkly. Red suits you. It's your color, I would say. And this wonderful building as well, Lucky Nugget. Loving the dance. Amazing to see you tonight. Yeah. So cool. Thank you for being out late for us as well, because I know it's late. I don't know, I'm guessing Mickey's probably already asleep. Okay, met Minnie quite some time ago at this point. Oh, they're playing Boo to You again. It is now 1:53 a.m. I've spent the past half an hour just chatting to the wonderful, lovely people that are here with me tonight at this event. It's been really fun, actually. And yeah, I think the whole group needs to leave together because they obviously want to make sure that nobody is left behind because the park is closed and it's, you know, it's not safe otherwise. So yeah, they're just doing the last countings to make sure we're all here. The group here. Are you guys following me? This camera. Okay. And I think I'll next speak to you probably. Maybe I'm so tired, but also so happy and energized that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep straight away when I get back to the Newport Bay. And just like that, we have officially left the park at, it's probably like 5 minutes past 2. 1 minute past 2. Very accurate considering the event was meant to finish at 2. And thankfully I don't have long to go to get back to Newport Bay. I'll do a little wrap up when I get there, but I feel very lucky. I had such an amazing time, and I'm really glad that the weather ended up being okay as well. I never needed to get my other coat out because I never got too cold. Oh, look how beautiful the hotel looks still, and the twinkling trees in front of it. You've got the beautiful sounds of the fountains here, and you can still hear some music from, I want to say, Walt Disney Studios Park. That's the kind of music loop that I'm hearing. But yeah, not as much of a Fantasia Gardens loop here. How beautiful is this view? Beautiful and calming, peaceful, I would say, because of the sound of the water, the beautiful colors everywhere, the plants, the projections, the lights, the actual beautiful Disneyland Hotel, which is also kind of strange going past it and seeing basically all the lights off, because anybody staying at the hotel is probably fast asleep at this point. Got to say, I'm a little bit hungry, even though it's 2 o'clock in the morning, because all I've had today is just a little bit of food, which was just a small sandwich when I was on the train journey to Disneyland Paris earlier today, probably around, that would have been 2 p.m., 1 p.m. And then I didn't eat anything afterwards because I knew there was going to be food here. And they did have some snacks at the Lucky Nugget Saloon, like cookies and chips and crisps and whatnot. But for some reason, I also just forgot to get those. So nowhere would be open at this point. And don't worry, I'm not going to eat anything, even if they, you know, I could. But yeah, I'll just get some water and I don't know. It's one of those moments where like the event has now ended and I'm really tired and I'm really hungry, but I still don't want to leave because it's such a beautiful place. And I've had such an amazing first day back in Disneyland Paris and don't want to get emotional yet. Okay, I am back in my room now and the time is 2:37 o'clock in the morning. I am tired, happy, and I actually filmed a little video on the way back to the hotel, walking to Disney Village for Patreon. So if you're interested to join my Patreon, you can do so. You can either join as a free member, or if you want some of the perks, there are a couple of different tiers. All the information is down below. But anyway, I am almost losing my voice as well. You know when it's quite cold outside and you spend a few hours in it? I don't really know what else to say, actually. It was a lovely night, really, really cool to meet some of the different characters they had, but honestly, obviously the highlight was the Phantom Manor, and I will make sure to point out some of the cool details that I learned about tonight the next time I actually get to go on it, because a lot of the details are just there. It's just, you don't get to appreciate them when you're just kind of going through the ride. So if you actually pay attention to them, you will be able to see them as well, which is cool. And I'm excited to share them with you. And it was amazing to walk through it as well. That was also very cool, not gonna lie. Very creepy as well, like in a different way with the lights on. In some ways, I wish I could show it to you, but at the same time, I do understand why they don't want us to. So yeah, I hope you guys understand as well. The characters were cool. It was really lovely to see some of my friends who are also content creators and also meet some new ones. Shout out to Happiness Is Where You Are, who I saw. I don't think she was on camera, but here's a photo of us as well. Follow her on Instagram. She does some amazing photos. She's also a cast member here. And what else did we do? That was kind of it. And having Frontierland to ourselves as well was also awesome. Just walking through it, in the dark, and shout out to all the cast members who stayed out late to kind of make this event possible, and huge shout out to the InsidEars team for Disneyland Paris as well for having me along. I never take it for granted, and I feel very lucky whenever I get to attend events like this. So thank you to Disneyland Paris, thank you to you guys. I'm going to love you and leave you though, because this bed is very appealing and I'm only here for one night. I'm changing hotels tomorrow, so I'm going to make the most of it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to love you and leave you a big shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.